everybody? It is your man, the big dog, and welcome to episode 61 of the Dog House. How is your Friday going tonight, my guys? Happy April Fool's Day, by the way. I didn't forget about that. Actually, I kind of did, but whatever. Anyway, thank you again for joining me tonight. If you, like I said before at the start of the stream, make sure you give this Twitch channel a follow. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel. The link is in the chat of the Twitch stream and will be in the description and will be in the Twitch channel links in my bio. Also, join the Discord. Let's get that membership up on the Discord. The link will be in the chat and in the description box of the YouTube video. Also, email me with questions, comments, concerns, and friend me on Steam. Right? Why not? For all my PC gaming brethren out there. Alright. Let's get right into this one, because this is going to be somewhat of a loaded episode, because I have a lot of topics to cover. And not much time, because I do want to get back to playing God of War. I haven't played that in a minute. First bit of news you guys may not have heard of. You probably have, knowing this. I'd like to think that my audience is far more better at keeping touch of these things than I am. But that's right, ladies and gentlemen. E3, for fuck's sake. Stop it. Fucking stop it. Anyway. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You're seeing that title right. E3 2022 has officially been canceled. Yeah. Am I the only one that kinda saw this coming? Oh, man. Bruh. You guys are gonna hate me for that, but I mean, let's be realistic. E3 has kind of been, I don't know about you guys, but for me, E3 has kind of been, its relevancy has kind of been dead for me. Like a lot of the shit that happens in E3 isn't that interesting. A lot of the big name companies have already abandoned it, like Nintendo, Sony, EA, but who gives a fuck about EA? What's another company that's kind of said, like, yeah, we're gone? There was another company that stopped going to E3. Was it Microsoft? You guys will probably let me know in the chat or in the comments of the YouTube video. But yeah, E3 has been canceled. So, let's see what Review Tech USA has to say about this. Come the fuck on. There we go. Let's do this.
So I think many people have seen this coming for a very long time.
I know I did.
Now, it's just this year that E3 is canceled.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. It's just this year, but let's be realistic. E3's on its deathbed right now.
But E3, both the actual event and any kind of digital events, is not happening this year. And I think it's a sign of things to come.
I had to do that one more time. I'm sorry.
Let's get into it. Skip it up and that up.
I need a freaking intro like that, man.
32-inch 4K Ultra HD resolution, a 98% P3 IPS panel with.
There we go.
So ever since COVID-19 hit, E3 has not been the same. Many may argue it hasn't been the same for years now.
Are you kidding me? Of course it hasn't. Like, it's been going downhill.
But COVID did not help things. In 2020, there was no E3 event, and in 2021, there was only a digital E3 event. And even though COVID has subsided somewhat in 2022, there is neither going to be a digital or actual event. There's going to be no E3 this year. has been canceled completely. The news actually
I'm gonna get
broke
rid of that
from
sound effect.
Razer PR
Pointless.
lead Will Powers, and this is what he had to say on Twitter. Just got an email. It's official. E3 Digital is officially canceled for 2022. Lots of mixed feelings about this. Also, the actual in-person event is canceled as well.
Let's be realistic. I'm indifferent towards this because realistically, like I said, E3's been dying. It hasn't been really good for a long time.
Now, the ESA released an official statement to IGN about E3 2022 being completely canceled, and this is what they had to say. They said they're going to be coming back in 2023 stronger than ever. I'll give my thoughts on that after I read this.
We're gonna come back stronger than ever. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
We will devote our energy and resources to delivering a revitalized physical and digital E3 experience next summer. Whether enjoyed from the show floor or your favorite devices, the 2023 showcase will bring the community, media, and industry back together in an all-new format and interactive experience. We look forward to presenting E3 to fans around the world live from Los Angeles in 2023. Now, I genuinely and wholeheartedly hope that E3 does come back in 2023 because
Me, I really don't care. I really don't care. Like I said, E3 has kind of been losing relevancy for a while, so if it dies, what are we missing?
its relevancy has been waning for a very long time, and I still
I just said that.
think the writing is on the wall, but there's just something cool about, especially when I live stream the event and have my audience there, and when there is the occasional surprise that didn't leak months before, it's cool to see stuff, and it's exciting
kinda
to see
gone away,
have
too.
an event that just kind of brings everything together from the industry to showcase to you. A lot of times, especially in the past few years, it is hit with a resounding thud, but nonetheless, it's still a celebration of the industry, and I do love that about E3. However, I think for now well over a decade, the writing has been on the wall that E3 is on its way out. And it's funny, it started with a company I never expected it to start with, and that's Nintendo. They released their first Nintendo Direct back in 2011. And I remember I was so short-sighted back then saying, oh, who wants this? They're not going to E3 anymore, at least in the same capacity. They're not doing an official event. Like,
I gotta say, I'll be honest, I thought the same way. I thought this was a bad idea at first, and then looking back, it kind of made sense.
Sony and Microsoft, which Sony stopped doing events in recent years too at E3.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would they do this? It's such a typical Nintendo move, but they were right. They saw the future that people are just going to want to see a damn video on YouTube talking about a new product or a new console or a new game. And Nintendo nailed it. And look at Sony and Microsoft do the same thing now. Why do you need a singular event when you could be a corporation with a YouTube channel, and instead of paying millions of dollars to do some grandiose Academy Award level event at E3, you could just upload a video and just have minimal production value, just do whatever you need to do to make a professional video from your corporate offices. And it's going to get the same reach that it would at E3, maybe even more. It doesn't make sense. Back in the 90s and early 2000s, pre-user-generated content and live streaming and streaming content, there was more of a reason for E3. And on top of it, too, with how interconnected the industry is, there was always surprises. In the early 2000s and 90s with E3, there was always surprises because not everything leaked. Not everyone who had an insider, not news articles weren't all over the place. YouTubers weren't all over the place. Now you know 99% of what's going to happen at E3 before E3 happens. So there's no surprises. There's the occasional one, but most of the time there isn't. So I want to see E3 come back. I hope it truly does come back next year, and I think it will. But if it doesn't, it wouldn't surprise me either, because times have changed, and I feel like E3 is a relic of the past. I hope I'm wrong. I do love the show, but I just see all the signs leading to E3 is going to see.
Yeah, you aren't wrong, Rich. That's the unfortunate thing. You aren't wrong. E3 is dying, if not already dead. So, yeah, there's that. So, moving on from that topic. For those of you who do not know about what happened on Sunday, you've probably been living under a rock because everybody and their mother's been talking about it. For those of you wondering what I'm talking about, it's the slap heard round the world. That's right. We're going to get into this. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in the face. You're going to see exactly why that happened.
Y'all gotta see it, it's really good. You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada,
As well.
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Now, take note. I want you guys to take note of this. Initially, he's laughing. And as you can see, Jada is not amused. Yep, not amused. I'll be honest, he's told worse jokes.
That was a nice one. Okay.
He's
I'm
terrible.
out here. That was a...
Oh, they didn't show him doing it. God damn it. Hang on a sec, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta get a video where they actually show him getting smacked in the face. Give me 1 second. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. Here we go.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh, this one's really low quality. What the fuck?
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Like I said, as you can see, initially he's laughing at the joke. She is not amused, as you can see.
That was a nice one. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, out of all the jokes he's told, that was like tame, in my opinion. But
I'm out here. Uh-oh.
oh boy, here we go. Here we go. And boom.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith.
Oh, they cut the audio too. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Ooh, shit. Did he?
Jada says she's not coming. We just smacked the shit out of me.
Here we go. This has audio. For fuck's sake, man.
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました
Wow, dude.
God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. This is ridiculous. I can't fucking win today. Alright.
You know who's got the
Here we go.
hardest job tonight?
This is the uncensored version.
Out of me. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Alright, here we go.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Alright. So, yep, that was the slap. And first of all, I gotta give Chris Rock this. For taking that slap like a champ. Oh my god. I shouldn't be laughing, but Jesus, man. I just gotta go back to that. I gotta go back to that.
Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow.
Dude didn't even flinch.
Wow.
He did not flinch, man. He stood there and took that shit. Now, I will say this. A lot of people had a lot to say about this. And at least Chris yeah. I just said that. Alright, so of course a lot of people had a lot to say. But let's first one person. Let's go to Ebb and Preach first, see what they had to say.
You know what I was thinking when I seen the unedited version? Niggas having a tough set. Niggas,
Give me 2 seconds.
hey.
Give me 2 seconds. Will. What you did, man, was assault.
He's right. He's right. That was assault. Whether you like it or not, he. We'll get to that later.
You and I both know that when motherfuckers talk about your wife, you have to wait for them to challenge you into a boxing match.
For those of you who don't know, this is a reference to the beef they had with Fresh and Fit. I'm not going to get into detail with that one.
And then you accept. And you wait for them to pussy out. Weren't you Muhammad Ali?
I'm gonna say this, bro. You guys think this is real? This is just season 4 if Everybody Hates Chris.
Bruh.
I saw that meme going around too. That was actually pretty funny.
Yes, everybody really does.
You know what? Just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles. Hang on. I have to do this now. God damn it. Everybody hates. There we go. I'm going to hell for that, but I don't care. That was pretty funny.
Listen, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
damn
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
You guys know who G.I. Jane? G.I. Jane's the bald. She bald. Wait, Jada bald. Jada has alopecia apparently, which
Yeah.
I was not aware of.
I will be honest, I wasn't aware of that either. And from what I'm hearing, Chris Rock was not aware of that. So that makes this slap situation hella worse. I'll give you my take at the end of the show. Don't worry.
So that's why she bald. She didn't seem to like the joke. Will Smith took some exception to it. There you guys have it. Do I think this is real? It looked real to me.
It was real.
It would look
It
real.
was real. No. The way
Yeah, I think it was real too. The way Will flew at the handle, there's no faking that.
he messed up the next thing.
I mean, if it's not real, I will say Chris Rock, the way his head reeled back like that. Listen, I've seen a lot of punches in my life. That should look very real.
Anyways, all that to say, I understand it was a joke, but you have to understand that there's so much a man can take. Now, ever since that happened, the thing that happened
Yeah, that is true.
with Jada and everything and stuff, even Will said it himself that there was no cheating involved, right? We made jokes. I say we all made jokes
That's also true.
about Will and everything and stuff. And then when someone sees that and stuff like that, they see that over and over and again. There's some stuff that, you know, I saw a couple of weeks, 2 weeks back, a week back, there was an interview about him, and I think he was talking with Gayle King, and he was talking about, no, we were open about this shit. We don't know what the relationship that they had. We don't know.
That is
We don't
true.
know. Right? We don't know the relationship that they they had, so we don't know what the hell was going on with that.
These
You know, there's a lot-
motherfuckers are funny, man.
a lot of people and a lot of things that
Look
you
at-
know, we
he's like,
want to see
I don't know about that."
everything about relationships, and we want everybody to post things about relationships, but we don't really know what's going on. We don't know what they are talking about, and we don't know that. It doesn't matter if they had an open talk with everybody at the red table and you were there. When these things happen, you don't know what is the thing that the understanding that they have between each other. We weren't there. So all those jokes, and that's what it says a lot about another thing, men vulnerability. Man, he was
He's like, wait, what?
vulnerable. What we did with that, we laughed at Will. We made fun,
Okay.
we made memes and stuff like that. And then you wonder why men don't want to open up about anything about that. But that digress again.
I see where he's going with this. I kind of disagree, but I see where he's going with
All
this.
that
He's
to
not
say,
entirely
there's so
wrong.
much a man can take. And if the whole night he was talking shit, I can understand Will's sentiment. I don't feel he should have fucked him up. Like, I wouldn't have fucked him up. I would have waited for the thing to happen.
I agree too.
I would have rolled on a motherfucker face to face and would have talked. But, because, you know, on camera and everything and stuff, unfortunately, that's assault. But I do understand where Will is coming from.
Will left the Oscars.
Yes, it's real.
Will just won an Oscar.
Boy, what? I've seen this video like twice, and I still don't get that joke. I still don't get that shit.
Congratulations, Will. What do you want me to say at this point?
Okay, I'm gonna say, I just thought that was beautiful that this man slapped a nigga, handed an L, left,
And got a dub.
I got a dub.
That's a wonderful thing.
And overall, I think
I don't know about getting a
I
dub.
disagree with most of your take only because
Yes.
my boy went from I am legend to I am cook.
Yeah, that's true.
I got nothing for you.
Bars.
Yes, can you imagine this man that sometimes used to be called Hitch?
Bars.
Now I'm looking at him like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
God
No,
damn.
that was Hitch,
I was Hitch.
the seduction expert. Now I'm looking at
Oh
him like,
Lord.
Bitch. Yeah.
we don't know about people's relationship. If you go outside and you broadcast all the details of your relationship, you make a red table talk where you're like, this is what's like on the inside of our life. You invite that
Yeah.
judgment. You invite those memes. You invite all that insults. You invite that ridicule. Nobody asked y'all to talk about August and do all this stuff. That's you. You guys decided to have your little couples talk in front of everybody. What happens afterwards? That's your problem, stupid. You don't like them jokes? Then keep your mouth shut about your personal life. I am very much respectful of how people really handle their family and their relationship life, provided they keep it in private.
And that's why I agree
If
with
you
you.
monetize your relationship issues, do not get surprised if people come at it with all their takes. Y'all don't hear about my personal relationship. You don't hear about his personal relationship. You don't be out here doing all these fucking...
Now this I do agree with, and this is why you guys will know very little about me. Other than certain things. Because, one, it's not for you to care. Two, it's none of your damn business.
Bruh.
I don't mean to say that and be a dick, but it's the truth. It's none of your business.
red table talks with his girl. So who you ought to talk about anybody's significant other? I don't bring my mom on the show, talk some shit about my mom, then we got an issue. It's a different ballgame.
Bruh. I just explained Will's side. I said, I understand how he might have feel.
Sure.
Now, also what I also said, this shit was and if you
Those of you who don't know what he's saying assault. They're censoring it because YouTube.
Bruh.
I just love being a content creator.
make a parallel with whatever the fuck happened with the all other two goobers other there. I waited for them. At the end of the day, the only reason I jumped in and I was like, let's go.
All right. So I think you guys kind of get the point of their take. But now I do want to bring to your attention something that also happened. Ah, son of a bitch. There we go. So yeah. After the incident happened, the Academy came out with a tweet. Let me see if I can... There we go. So you guys can see it. So, this was the Academy... This was their statement, and it reads, "The Academy does not condone violence of any form. Tonight we are delighted to celebrate our 94th Academy Awards winners who deserve this moment of recognition from their peers in movie lovers and the world." I'm sorry for constantly playing that. It just makes so much sense to use it because really? Really? You don't condone violence? Okay, Mr. Academy or Mrs. Academy, whatever the fuck you guys want to call yourselves. If you guys don't condone violence, why was Will Smith allowed to stay? I'll wait. I'll wait. If you guys don't condone violence, why did you, again, let this man stay? Not only did you let him stay, you let him win an award, and he got a standing ovation. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if this were me going up there and smacking Chris Rock, I'm leaving in handcuffs.
Fatality.
My ass is going to be in handcuffs. And that's kind of the problem with this whole celebrity thing. And, of course, they got absolutely roasted on Twitter. Look who it is. The man, the myth, the legend, DSP Gaming. Let's see what Phil has to say in response to this BS statement. "You watched and broadcast a live assault to millions of people around the world, then awarded a man who committed said assault immediately afterwards without removing him from the building or having him arrested for the crime. That's the definition of condoning violence." Wow. It's sad because he's right. You know what? DSP, you get one of these, man. Because you're absolutely right. Like, he's right. You literally let the guy stay, and you gave him an award. And of course, like I said, there's a ton of people roasting them. Next year's Oscar stage after seeing their ratings. Granted, their ratings did not go up that much, from what I've heard. Is this a joke? Blah, 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 blah. What happened at a certain time was unacceptable. It never should have happened. And in the moment where... Blah, 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 blah. Chris Rock deserved what he got. This I disagree with. As a comedian, you don't go around making jokes about people's conditions that they keep telling people not to talk about. Let me see what people... Yeah, you didn't understand the joke clearly, lol. Give me a break. He was not making fun of her condition. Yeah, I'm going to make a point of that before the show ends. Did Chris Rock even know? Okay. So, here's what I'm going to say. This is my take on this whole thing. And I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. Let me turn the music down so I don't... There we go. Do I understand Will's frustration? Yes, I do. Like, he was tired. Like, let's be realistic here. Hang on. There we go. Let's be realistic. He didn't slap Chris Rock as a joke. Because like you saw, he was laughing at it initially. He slapped Chris Rock because he's tired of being a joke. He's frustrated. He's tired of people laughing at him on the internet, making jokes at his expense, being called a simp and all that shit. He's tired of it. And I get that. Nobody likes being the butt of a joke. But he forgets two things. One, a lot of that is self-inflicted. You let your wife go out of her way to embarrass you. You went out of your way to let your wife talk about your personal relationship, which I would not have done. I would have told her, hey, keep that shit in private. Now, again, I understand his frustration, but I cannot condone what he did. If it's that big of a problem, you pull him aside and you tell him, look, you upset my wife with that joke. Do you mind apologizing? And if he doesn't apologize, what happens, happens. But no. Chris Rock didn't deserve that. And the people who say that he did, you're part of the problem. And now, I'm going to end the show with a message to Will Smith, who's never going to watch this, but he needs to watch this. Will, you got to find your way out of that marriage, my man, because it is killing you. It is killing you. You are in a marriage with a woman that does not love and respect you. And your life is only going to get worse from here. All right, everybody. That is it for the Doghouse. If you are on Twitch, please stay tuned. I will be playing God of War shortly. And to those people watching on YouTube, I will see you in next week. Thank you and good night.